The main communication in Ethiopia is coffee.
I love the story that when, the late Uncle Spears name, he found the coffee and he brought the beans back and he talked about it the first time. They thought he was crazy, absolutely mad. And they're like, oh, this is bullshit. Until they threw the beans on the fire.
People saying like people. I mean, do you have like iced coffee? I was like, iced coffee? No, coffee must be hot.
Yeah.
So we talked about like how coffee is very important in our culture, and then which is uh, we call it in Amharic the Ethiopian coffee ceremony. Every day, every single day, every morning in the city or in the countryside, every morning and in the afternoon they do the coffee ceremony. It's a main social life that brings the people together. Like before, like social media or TV, the main communication for Ethiopians is coffee. So every family they make coffee, but they don't drink by themselves. They call their neighbors. So the coffee ceremony includes the big table, the coffee table. We call this one the cups, the small cups over here. We call it in Amharic sini, and the coffee pot, which is made from like clay, and designs are different from region to region. And then we have incense burners, and this is very recent, like not even 20 years that we start dipping the inside the coffee and popcorn. Also very recent. So we call it in Amharic yabuna course, which means a coffee breakfast. Always when you do the coffee ceremony, you have to serve some food. It will take about like 7 to 10 minutes to roast the coffee. And then do you know that once you start the roasting the coffee, it loses the caffeine? So this has a lot of caffeine than this. Once you roast the coffee, the caffeine will be like less and less and less. So dark roasted coffee is very less caffeine, but very strong. After roasting, she will come in to smell the coffee to you. እናመሰግናለን. So this is the mortar and pestle to ground the coffee. So we have a coffee over here. When we do the we just hold our hand like this. Put your hand like this. Yes. Yeah. And then the coffee we don't ground it like very fine. You can touch it. It's still like there is courses. You see. And we first boil the water here. We put the water here, put it in the stove. We wait until the water is boiled, and then we add the ground coffee. And then when the coffee ready, you see this one? This pops up, which means the coffee is ready. And then we don't have a filter, so the method is like we sit after the coffee is ready. We say a little bit to sink the ground coffee, and then we wait until sink. And then after that, yeah, settle, yeah. And then we serve like very slowly, not to mix with the ground coffee. And then we serve the first cup. So we drink 3 cups of coffee in one coffee ceremony. So the first one is called strong coffee, abon, which is we drinking. Now we are drinking. The second one, after you serve the first cup, we add water, brew it again, pops up. So there is a still ground coffee, but add coffee, water,
It's not as strong.
medium. We call it in Amharic tona. And then the third cup, baraka. It gets like weaker and weaker and weaker. The first abon, strong. The second, medium, tona. The third, the weakest one, baraka. You see the grass? Grass is always in the coffee ceremony. It's a part of the coffee ceremony. It's like our red carpets. And then there are like some herbs that we use for like also in the grass. It smells really good. Yeah, it smells really good.
Just wave it around.
So this we call it in Amharic Ena Adam, or in English Rue, R-U-E, Rue. When we have stomach problem, we chew it this one. Okay. So when we drink coffee, tea, milk, we just dip it inside in the in the in the coffee, and then the flavor completely changes. That's different, yeah. Yeah, completely, yeah. So we drink coffee after food. So in our food, we don't have dessert. Our main dessert is coffee with tons of sugar. That's always like that, yeah. And then we drink coffee with salt. We drink coffee with tons of sugar, or we drink coffee with like butter, like that, yeah. And then also for wedding, or like uh, when something happen in the neighbors, in the community, uh, if there is some fight, or like to solve all these things, there is coffee. So this is our culture. Every single day we do the coffee ceremony.